Hi, Andrea. I looked over your lesson plan and here's my feedback. So it looks like the goal for this lesson plan, you say, is to construct a paragraph that uses claim data warrant, but really I think that the whole purpose of the lesson plan is just to choose a topic. I did note that you put the Toolman model in the prior content knowledge, and nothing new, that they're just applying this knowledge in this lesson plan. But that's always tricky, right? Like, assuming that you taught them the Toolman model in a solid enough way that they can use it, that's always a little tricky. Let me show you a few places where I had some concerns, okay? So you say we've just finished working through making claims and finding evidence to support those claims. But what I actually saw was you using an opinion as a claim, and there's a fine line between opinions and claims, because opinions are not provable, but claims are. So I think anytime I see, and I, this is just typical, right? When we're not writing like a full unit's worth of plans together, we tend to take the really difficult abstract stuff and just put it in prior content knowledge and say, let's just assume I taught that well, and now let's move on to the cool stuff. Don't be afraid of digging in and writing the hard lesson plans. How is it that you define claim data warrant, and how is it that you get them into working on that, okay? So claim data warrant is an argumentative structure only, but you have that you're going to be using an informative paragraph, and actually the outcome of this is that really they're writing persuasively. So I just got some disconnects. I think what I would, technically term like some misalignment issues, okay? So you have the students think of their own topics, and then you have them make a web of ideas that they know about those topics. So that, and these are sixth graders I noted in this lesson plan, so that they're going to be limited to choosing topics to which they already know something a lot about, because you're having them rough drafted in class. But then you say that they should go home and research it at home, like for homework. So I think I had a misalignment issue there too. Like, if I'm going to be having to write this paragraph in class, I, being a smart student, I'm going to choose something I already know a whole bunch about, because A, I can write it in class, and B, I won't have any homework to do. And C, since it's just informative, right, and you're letting me use something like my opinion, and you're calling it a claim, then I can write anything I want. Like, I can kind of even be silly with this, and not really take the topic and take this writing very seriously, which will skew your assessments then, right? So, all right, so you have them making a web with things that they know about their topic. You do ask them to think about audience, right? Because that matters, the sentence structure, the words we choose, the topic we choose, who we're talking about, okay? And then you say that, right, decide who you want the information for, friends, family, teacher, and then write that down at the top, okay? You, right here, is an opportunity to expand this information. Why are we bothering to do that? Why does it matter if we're writing to friends, family, or teacher? What does that impact? What does that affect? What kind of writer's choices does that include and exclude, okay? So you're missing a piece of direct instruction right there, okay? Then you choose dancing as a topic, and you write an opinion sentence. Dancing has many forms, but the most fun form of dance is swing dancing. So that's an opinion, not a claim. Claims have to be arguable, and we can't argue opinions. You can bicker about opinions. You can get, but you can't truly argue in the sense that you are working to put together a logical, well thought through, well structured argument in order to convince someone. You can't convince someone about fun, right? So you ask the kids, you move into asking the kids, is it something that can even be proven? We're going to discuss the pitfalls of making a claim, but once they found out how or why this claim can be something that can be discussed in an informative way, they will then be ready to write. So again, that misalignment issue. You're using an argumentative structure in a persuasive paragraph, and you're calling it informative, okay? So right down here then, you've written a sample topic sentence for them on the board, and then you tell them, take out a clean sheet of paper and write a paragraph about your topic. So you're missing direct instruction right here, okay? You say, write a paragraph about your chosen topic in which you make a claim, defend it with evidence from their web, and then warrant that evidence. Warrants are extremely difficult to teach. Extremely difficult. The kids will need to practice them over and over and over again. So thinking that you can just assign to the kids, write a paragraph, and that they will be able to do it, misses the opportunity for direct instruction here. You need to be structuring their work, you need to be bringing in information, you need to be reviewing, you need to be setting expectations, and you need to teach them how. Truthfully, think about, just for argument's sake, right? What if this was August or even September and these are 6th graders? You know, you could have kids in there that are like 11 years old, they just got out of 5th grade, you know, their writing skills might be really crummy. And here you are saying write a paragraph. They're going to write 2, 3, 4 sentences that maybe, if you're lucky, stay on topic. They're probably terribly disconnected. This is a direct instruction thing, that you need to direct instruct them on how to write a paragraph, okay? Absent the direct instruction here, this really kind of is just like assigning an activity to them, and then it's pretty misaligned too. So make sure that you get those pieces fixed before you put it in your portfolio. Thanks.